What bread? The fucking P28!
Welcome back to the weekly debriefing. I'm Rudy Leandri.
I'm Dave Copel.
And this is Luke's Pineapple Cup, and we'll explain that later.
Alright, so first off, what is going on with this P28 thing?
Well, apparently Billy Boy has been a bad boy. He got busted with 55 pounds of cocaine and 135 pounds of marijuana. He also duct taped his wife. I'm not laughing at that. I don't think it's funny because it's a terrible subject. But Billy is a very, very bad boy. He duct taped her, put her in a garbage bag, drove around Syracuse for 5 hours, and then I guess felt guilty, took her out of the trunk, and she ended up calling the cops on him, which busted him and his partner. But anyways, how are you feeling?
Good.
Yeah, you sure?
Yeah.
I know last week was a little rough.
I'm good.
Okay.
Off the bread.
You're off the bread?
I'm off the bread.
There's none in your house?
No bread. Bagels only.
So if I swing over tonight, there's nothing going to be there?
Off the bread.
Bagels only?
Bagels only.
Is that because you're Jewish?
Maybe.
Okay. Are you allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Is that racist?
No.
No? Are you sure?
It's great food.
I meant it all good fun.
Alright, so is P28 done for now?
Absolutely.
So there are no more sales.
The bread sucked
P28
regardless, so
sucked.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
done.
the bread sucked.
Yeah. P28 is never coming back.
Alright, so what else we got going on? Let's explain why Luke is not here.
Well, if you guys don't know, we had the Readiness Riot last week, and Luke got a little wild.
Yeah, I remember he was standing up on the table at one point. He had a shirt off. He was twirling. He was
doing the
dragging
whole
between
riding
his
the
legs,
cowgirl.
doing the Patrick Swayze.
Yeah, but hold on. Luke wasn't the only person that showed his nipple.
What are you talking about?
Pretty sure it was you and another gentleman that works here that freed the nipple that
I
weekend.
don't know what you're talking about.
There's a picture
You're
circulating
making
around
stuff up.
Instagram. Now,
All right, I'll believe it when I see it. Maybe I had an evil twin.
maybe
there
they'll pop
that
it up
night.
on here at some point, but it's definitely out there.
All right, so how was the Readiness? Right, we worked out, we ate, we had some good seminars. We had Joe Bennett, we had Neil Hill.
It was a good time. It was pretty long, but it was enjoyable.
Yeah,
The
I thought
food was
party
good.
The food was great.
The workout time was good.
Bar,
Open bar was great. I drank way more than I actually
a
ate.
few margaritas. Nothing wrong with that.
Had a few margaritas, a few Jack and Cokes, the man drinks. What did you drink?
Margaritas,
Was that it?
Jack and Coke.
Did you wear a skirt too? I
No,
don't remember.
you had the same drinks as me.
Yeah, that's okay.
I had steak too.
I didn't really get to eat. I had
He was
one piece of
mingling.
chicken.
He was mingling with the tier operators.
I was mingling. Yes, I was. I was playing the whole game.
But good weekend. We'll see you all next year. Can't wait. Next year going to be bigger and better.
Bigger and better.
All right. So, what is going on with Steve Cook?
Steve Cook is back with Yoda. If you guys don't know who Yoda is, it's Neil Hill. In my opinion, the best trainer in the game right
All
now.
right. So Steve Cook is somebody who's had a pretty successful career off the stage. Not much going on stage. He doesn't look bad, but he's
No.
never cracked that that upper echelon of men's
Yeah.
physique division. So is this something that's gonna really get him to the top of the heap, or is this just? Not
I mean,
really
him and Neil worked together in the past, but I feel like this day and age, it doesn't really matter if you compete or not. To make a name for yourself, like you can be very successful and never step foot on stage.
So you're saying he doesn't need this?
I don't think he needs this. Do you?
No, I think he's making plenty of money. He's got a really good fan base going for him. But honestly, if I was in his position, I would want to be able to solidify my legacy with a big win, like Mr. Olympia.
I do agree with that. Do you think he could challenge Jeremy for the title?
I don't know. I think not only is Jeremy dominating that title, but I think he's got a lot of really good competitors nipping at his heels. It's not like that 212 division where Flex is just running everyone over. It's
Sure.
there's a lot of people that are right there, almost about ready to beat him. So it's gonna be tough for him to get up there and win that Olympia.
I agree 100%.
All right, so Kai Green, Stranger Things 2. I think enough time has passed. We can finally talk about this.
Yes,
We're
no
not going to
spoilers.
spoil it for anybody. So if you still haven't watched the show,
That's on you.
it's on you. It's too late. We're spoiling the show. So, what did you think of Kai Green's acting in Stranger Things
His
2? 'Cause
performance?
I thought it was amazing.
I thought he played a good Kai Green. I think he just played himself. Big dude that has a gentle heart, very kind of like quiet, and the tough guy with a teddy bear.
What I liked about it was I put the show on and I'm like thinking, okay, how many episodes in until I see this guy in the show? He's in the first scene,
Yeah, but then you don't see him till what, halfway through?
episode 7.
Yeah.
But big part of that episode focuses on him. What'll be interesting to see is what comes of this. So do you think he's got a good acting career now? You think he's going to be in any more movies coming up, or was this just a little cameo for him?
I don't think he'll be the new Arnold, but I think he could solidify a nice career.
I think
As the big tough guy.
it's going to lead to more mainstream appeal for him, because I think he's going to be in a lot of. This was a show. I think he's going to be in a lot of movies.
If he starts showing some muscle, I think it'll blow up.
Well, he's signed to a big talent agency right now. So
That's right.
I think that's going to be interesting to see where that goes.
I think if they can get him into a Marvel movie, it's game over.
Oh yeah. All right, so Oilgate. What is going on? So for those of you who don't know, Oilgate. Phil Heath did a guest posting this weekend, completely covered in baby oil.
Literally looked like he just dove into a pool of baby oil.
So the big criticism is Phil Heath not looking his best, covered in oil. That's not the real story. The real story is the guy just came off of surgery, hasn't lifted in I don't even know how long.
I think he can only lift like 15 pounds, too.
Exactly. People need to realize is these competitors do not look like they're Mr. Olympia stage
24/7.
package 365 days a year.
I still think he looked great. He still
He's
looked
Phil
good.
Heath. He's the champ. Hey, you get covered in too much baby oil. Sounds like my Saturday night. It's not a big deal.
I've walked in on it. It's usually him by himself. It's kind of weird, but hey, whatever.
So this whole story was just clickbait, people trying to get views.
That's all it was.
There's nothing wrong with Phil Heath.
That's how it is nowadays in our industry.
Exactly.
People put out bullshit just to get views and clickbait.
He looked great. You can't expect him to look like Mr. Olympia.
He's still
every
Mr.
day of the
Olympia.
year. He's still Mr. Olympia. But I don't think this was the only oil thing going on in our industry this week, was it?
Are you talking about that Russian freak?
Yes. We have another synthol freak. I hate when this happens. It always comes out. Some guy just pumps himself full of synthol and
And it's always just in the arms.
they're usually like 160 pounds with just these massive arms, and
They
no
have
one's
like
going
a
to think that's real. No one's going to see that.
basketball
and think
on each side of their
No one's
arms.
going to think that's real muscle. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
it doesn't look
It
good.
doesn't even look good. There's people who've used synthol successfully and given that illusion that a weak body part is bigger than it really is. But these guys they're always from some weird place, and there's
Yeah,
some
they're always
little
foreign.
village.
I don't understand it.
And so what do you think is making people want to do this? Why are people?
Laziness, are you kidding me?
Do you think it's laziness?
Yeah, 100%.
See, I think it's lack of resources. I think these are people in live in areas where they probably don't even have a real gym or
You can't go outside
access to
and
food.
lift a log or some rocks
But that's
or some
what I'm
shit.
saying is they're not. It's not like some guy down here is doing it and is a synthol freak. It's always somebody that doesn't really have access to the same resources we have up here.
Look at the guys in jail. They come out fucking yoked
Yeah,
and
but
doing
they have
push-ups
gyms and they get 3
not
meals a
anymore.
day.
Then they take them all away.
They have gyms in jails.
They're just doing push-ups and body squats and
No,
stuff.
they've full
I thought they
gyms.
took those out.
Says who?
I don't know, the news, the media,
No,
the government.
they got prison.
No, they're just lazy. It's just another reason to be lazy.
All right, that's all we got for this week. Hopefully Luke will recover from his hangover and join us next
Hopefully
week.
we can find him, actually. Nobody's seen him
Yeah,
since
he's
last
been
week.
gone for three whole days, right?
Yeah, it's weird.
All right, well, maybe one of the tier operators knows where he is.
Yeah, if you guys know where Luke is, please email us.
Anyways, in the meantime, it's been me, Rudy, and Luke's Pineapple.
We'll see you next week on the Weekly Debrief.